Alright, so this is Duck Phone. Welcome to episode 4 of the Gor-Rok Beginner's Campaign Guide. This campaign is going to be focused on teaching the basics, so it's going to be moving kind of slowly. The past 3 episodes had us taking over our first province, right here, uniting Itza, Axolotl, Subatoon, and now we're just one settlement away from uniting our second province. We had the Skaven eliminated last episode, and the Dark Elves are very close to being eliminated. This episode's probably going to be a little shorter. I realized my video quality wasn't very good, and I wanted to mess with some settings. And I don't want to record a super long episode if I have to redo it, because I don't like the settings. So I'm trying to get things squared away. So let's see. We have the rebels here. Oh, that's right. We hadn't ended our turn yet. We don't really have anything else to do. We're just waiting. So let's go ahead and do that. Oh, there is another army. Lokir Felhard is there. I don't think he's going to last, but, you know, could happen. One thing you'll notice is this little marker, a skull and crossbones with a red outline. That means he's suffering attrition. So his units are taking damage every turn because he does not control a home region. So he has to take a place fast, or his army will slowly die. Oh. Lord Skrolk went after one of the Dark Elf Lords. You know, I guess if he wants to do that for us, that's fine. Teclis isn't looking so hot, too, because the Skaven won here at the Fuming Serpent. So he only has the Star Tower left. If they can take out Teclis for me, that would actually be pretty nice, because the other good factions won't really like me going after Teclis, probably, if he's contacted them already, if he's made, you know, if he's established diplomatic relations. Tehenoween, I'm pretty sure that's his main army right there. Let's go check that out. Yeah, Tehenoween's right there. He's got a full 20 stack, and he seems to be doing okay. Well, actually, looks like the Skaven are here. So. But yeah, I don't really want to have to go after Tehenoween. Ooh, we got to level up on Gor-Rok. So, we were going down the yellow line. I did figure out what this was. Guy was confused why there was a weapon here, but he already had a weapon. So, just for a simple explanation, when they first released Gor-Rok, who was the free lord, he was supposed to come with a mace, and it like bugged out, and it wasn't in the game. But after like a week or so, they fixed it and they got it back in. But during that time, this mod maker put in like a one, you know, like to replace it in the meantime. I could take this skill and apparently give it to another, you know, lord if I want to, but, you know. Alright, so I have 2 skill points. Let's, you know, continue going down his tanky path, because I don't really know what the army composition is going to be in the future. I don't know exactly what I want to do with them, so I'm going to leave the red line alone for now. So let's give him some health, just like that. Okay, so we probably wanted to go deal with these rebels. We can unite the province. So we'll just go ahead and move over there. Nothing wrong with that. We do have a settlement upgrade here. I think it's actually fine to upgrade this to 2. I'm less concerned about getting this to 3 right away. So I'm going to continue. I might actually get all of these minor settlements to 3 before I get Oxel to 3. The reason why is because I want these to have walls as soon as possible. So the Chaos Invasion, when that happens, which, I mean, it's probably not going to happen that early, but like when it does happen, they basically will spawn somewhere in here, and I'll also spawn way up here. And then the main invasion force happens like way in the corner of the map over here. So we have to mostly worry about the ones that spawn like right here. And sometimes they come down here, and you want to make sure that this coastline is well defended, if you own it. Okay. I don't think... we do have something we could build here. Can't build those because that's 4 and 5. So we don't have the settlement tier yet. That's being built. That needs 4. We don't have a lot of money. I think I'm going to hold out for the public order building, because as I said, I don't really want to manage public order in my home province. I'm kind of looking to expand quite fast, so I think I'm just going to save money for now. Let's see. And nothing really to do here. Eventually I will be able to recruit like heroes, so Skink Chief right there. I'll be able to recruit him once I build this to 2, which I haven't done yet. And then when this goes to 4, I'll be able to recruit Saurus Scar veterans. I will want some heroes to scout the map and start doing some hero actions, but for right now, let's just continue going. I don't really think there's much diplomacy I have to do at the moment. Tehenoween and I have a defensive alliance, which is really good enough for me. So defensive alliance means that if someone attacks one of us, the other one will come to our, aid. However, you can decline and break the alliance, and then you're not trustworthy. Your reliability goes down. I'm surprised that the Skaven fled there. That was weird. A military alliance is full on, like, if I declare war, they'll declare war too. Again, you can break those, but, if you do that, your reliability goes down. I don't really want to bully Teclis and the High Elves, but this may be a perfect time to strike. Originally, I was going to go the Vampire Coast first, but they're so weak, and I just kind of want to, I don't know, come in like a jerk and take his land. I don't know, he's got a couple armies there. Oh, they're destroyed. Yeah. But with my mod, Lokir Fellheart, we'll probably end up working for another Dark Elf faction, down the line. So we'll probably see him again. But the faction is gone, and pretty much the rest of the Dark Elves are further north. So we probably won't fight many down here. We're probably going to be fighting High Elves, Empire, Vampire Coast, Skaven, and other Lizardmen. That's probably going to be our primary enemies. I'm actually curious if Marcus Wolfhart is doing well. I don't really want to fight Tehenoween, but, if I have to eventually I will, but I'd rather stay on friendly terms as long as I can. Do I want... maybe I should have... No, I don't really need more troops at this point. Oh, I don't think I've talked about Regiments of Renown, so I may as well talk about them now since I pulled up the menu. So Regiments of Renown are rank 9, so they're the highest rank they can be when you hire them. They are special versions of units. Usually they have better stats, or new keywords, or even new active abilities. So for example, this unit of Saurus warriors with spears and shields has an active ability, what's it? Yeah, right here. It has 3 charges, lasts for 25 seconds, and it gives allies in range 44% missile resistance. So a pretty good unit. And they're also just better than normal Saurus. So if I were to... Here's regular Saurus spears, right? So you see, like, they have 15 more armor, 8 more leadership, 5 more melee attack, and melee defense. Although that probably, a lot of that's probably due to their rank. All of that actually might be due to their rank. But they also got their active ability. Regiments of Renown don't take any time to recruit. They just immediately pop in. However, they're expensive to recruit and upkeep because they're rank 9 units. And they're just expensive. And you can see I can't get any of them yet. The reason why is because my lord has to be the required level. So 10, 13, 16, all the way up to 30. So that's how Regiments of Renown work. I really like them. Sort of I use them like the Blessed Spawnings. Like if I need an emergency army, I can have a bunch of units just in an army real fast. Okay, back to this. I'm gonna go ahead and fight this. Oh, yeah, we'll fight it just because that's one you just auto resolve. But I don't know how much fighting's going to be in the episode because it's going to be shorter because I'm mostly wanting to make sure that my settings are good. So I don't want to have an episode with no fighting, even though this is going to be, oh, this is going to be easy peasy. Maybe in easy fights like this, I could do things where I like have challenges, like only Gor-Rok and Croak can fight or something. You know, maybe I could do that, but I'll think about that. Oh, this is kind of an interesting map. That drop off. That's quite a drop off. I'm not gonna do anything special with deployment because I don't need to. I'm just gonna move everybody up. And I'm gonna take Gor-Rok, and he's going to run at their lord. These guys, I'm just gonna put them like here. These guys, I'm gonna put like here. These two, I'm gonna put like here. They're gonna go here. Lord Croak's gonna go here. And yeah. So there's some harpies, dark elves, and their edgy units. Some little corsairs, crossbowmen without shields. Oh, these are skimpy ladies, but with like six-pack abs. What do we got here? Oh, more dual wielders. And like a, what is this? What do they call it? A hag? No, a sorceress. I think they do have a hero or lord called a hag. Hey boy, what's taking you so long? Oh yeah, dark elf magic is like purpley. Skaven magic is like green. Oh crap, I was not paying attention. So one thing I'll talk about, since I'm not going to pay attention to the fighting too much, is just, I don't know, do all these for funsies. So I charged this unit, right? The Supreme Sorceress, but I didn't actually get there and I got countercharged on. Since I did not click to charge the unit that was charging me, they charged me with their charge bonus and I did not get any charge bonus. They basically intercepted my charge, right? So let's just do that right there. Gor-Rok, go this way. So like right here, I'm gonna get charged. Oh, never mind. I was already in combat. But like, I should have charged them earlier. So that's something to keep in mind. Also, when cavalry charge you, it's best not to countercharge them. It's best to stand still. That means you're bracing. And when you're bracing, you'll negate some of their charge defense, or charge bonus. Run there, Gor-Rok. I want to see you do stuff. Alright, here we go, here we go. Come on, boy. Get that sorceress. Get her! You missed, dude! Okay, turn around. Nope, you missed again. Get her! Oh, she's gonna outrun you, isn't she? I don't know, he seems to be running faster now. That's good. Did I give him his speed yet? I don't think I did. Oh! Oh! But she's still alive. Oof. Come on, boy. Wait, is she dead? Oh. Yeah. I didn't realize that. Alright. Let's get out of here. He killed 50 on his own. The other thing I want to start thinking about, obviously I don't have a lot of units I can recruit right now, but I need to start getting my military buildings good because this army is not going to last. Like, these skink javelins, these Saurus warriors without shields, they gotta go at some point. Right now, it's still the early game, so these are all fine, but something I gotta think about. And I definitely want to get some heroes in my army as soon as possible because I'm gonna occupy it because I want to get them leveling. The sooner you recruit heroes, the sooner you can level them up. Lord Croak is level 6. I think I'm just going to continue leveling the spells till they're done. I think that's my goal for now. So, yeah, let's do this to 3. That's Subatune. I'm cool with that. And then this needs to be repaired. So yeah, anytime a place is like sacked or raised, you'll have to repair it. It does repair over time, so like if you don't really need it right away, you can choose to not spend the gold, but I'm going to spend the gold, and I'm going to spend the gold and go down to like, yeah, 100. Because getting this up, it's just, I need to grow this province as soon as possible. These 2 provinces, this is like, for this faction, these 2 provinces is pretty much all you need to get all your buildings and get a good system going. And I'll kind of talk about that a little bit more as I go, but I'm going to devote this province to a certain type of recruitment and this province to another type of recruitment. The reason being is that there will be units. So for example, Sacred Kroxigors and Kroxigors, you see that this red outline? They require a secondary building, the Weapon Crafters Commune. And so if we go to the building browser, the Weapon Crafters Commune is right here, right? But it also allows you to recruit horned ones, so maybe I should have this building here because this is where you have the horned ones. So that way, the province that has this building is doing the max amount of work. Because if I have this building, the Cold One Caves, in this province, but I don't have the Weapon Crafters Commune, then I can't recruit horned ones. So that's, you know, like that kind of stuff is something to think about. The other issue is that the Lizardmen have a lot of this kind of stuff where this temple right here, for example, allows recruitment of the Bastillodon Ark of Sotek, right? It's a type of unit. So if and the Bastillodon is recruited over here, but the Ark of Sotek needs this building, even points to it with the yellow arrow, right? And this also needs this building. So you want to build these, so those are the 2 red ones, right? And they both need this same building chain. So you want to build this building chain and this building chain in the same province. You don't want to split them because then you're not being efficient. So that needs this, those 2, oh, and that also needs that right there. This needs the Blood Shrines of Sotek, right? Which is right here. So you want to build this, and possibly even with this, if I can fit it. You kind of have to plan the buildings out a little bit more with Lizardmen. Some factions, you don't have to worry about this too much. So that is something to think about. The other thing, though, is that I may build this in the other province just to get temple guards. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. But there's a lot of things I got to think about. But we'll see how it develops. Okay, I have a commandment available because I took over this province. That's our 2nd province. I'm going to just go growth for right now. We can get rid of it once we're fully grown. Oh, these right here, since I see one. Anytime you see like a wreck or some sort of like weird thing in the sea, it's you can go and check it out. So it could give you some sort of cool bonus. It could give you maybe a buff that, you know, maybe is kind of bad or something. It's sort of, or you could go and fight an army and get like a lot of gold. So they're worth exploring too if you don't have anything else to do. It's like something to do if you don't have anyone to fight at the moment. And I don't know if I have anyone. I don't know how far I want to push this. Really, I think the thing I'm worried about, the dwarves are fine with me. They are fine with me. I'm hovering over this little face to see how the relations are. So they're friendly. The dwarves are friendly. So I think I'm okay. I don't think I need to worry about this side right now. And that's nice. I don't want to have to worry about my left side. Okay, I think that's it. Yeah. So the spine of Sotek dwarfs, I just checked on last turn, they're destroyed. They were killed by this minor lizardman faction over here, the Sentinels of Zeti. So we lost our trade agreement with them because they're dead. But I think we have a trade agreement with them? We don't. I think I'm gonna get a bunch of agreements right now with them. I don't want them declaring war on me right now. The other thing I was considering was maybe soon I will be able to get a second army and I could send them out here, but they actually could be decently strong. Their strength rank isn't very high, but that's probably because they just took out, a big dwarf garrison, and I don't really want to do two armies right now, so I'm just gonna just. I don't think I want to give them military access, just the trade agreement and the non-aggression pact. So anytime you have agreements with a faction, they will their opinion of you will go up. So that's nice. I'm going to continue spamming the growth. I could look at other building options, like even here. I think I'll do growth and level 2. I don't think I can do both. Never mind. I'm gonna go growth. And here, I don't know what I'm gonna do. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'll just save my money. So, since I don't really have much to do, let's go check this out. So, this basically, you take this, and we get some beer, I guess, and our army performs better in battle, and then this will be our army will perform better in the campaign. So it's like, it might include items. Generally, there's a buff involved. So, like, an example of this could be like, oh, your armies have plus 10 melee defense for the next 15 turns, right? Cool buff, right? But like if you're not going to be fighting much in that time, then maybe you want to do this. And I don't know if I'm going to be fighting that much, so let's just do this. So we did get an item. That's cool. And we got extra casualty replenishment rate for 10 turns. All right. I would have preferred money, but, you can't win everything. Let's actually... So Teclis doesn't really care for us. I don't know if I want to push the issue here. I think I have to. There's no point for my army to be sitting around. Even if I don't occupy these places, it's just like I'm just spending money on troops I'm not using. So I'm going to go into March stance essentially for the sea. I want to stay out of anywhere a skull and crossbones pops up, because that means I'm going to take attrition. So let's just go this way. I'm pretty confident being at March stance in the sea. I mean, it does mean that if I get attacked, my vigor in battle is tired and blah blah blah, but like, Gor-Rok and Lord Croak I think are strong enough. Oh my gosh, I messed up, but it's okay. So I messed up because I didn't see that I wasn't keeping track of my public order. But part of this is learning from my mistakes. So I was keeping track of this public order, which is good now, but I wasn't keeping track of this one. So there's going to be a rebellion incoming, and I am out of position. So what I'm going to do is I might recruit a lord. So what do we got? Some traits here. I might recruit a lord so they can, like, fight. I'm making 3,300 a turn, so I mean, that's not bad. So we can get a lord that can fight with, that's not bad. Ooh. Fight with the garrison or even recruit troops themselves. I kind of want to do a different type of lord, not a Saurus Old Blood, because that's essentially what Gor-Rok is. He's a Saurus Old Blood. So I want to do a lord with a different tree. I think I want to go a skink, just because they're fun. That's not bad. The other skink I saw was Humble, which... I think I kind of want this skink to be like a brawler, because he's small in stature but big in heart. So let's recruit him. Zomemo. I like that name actually, so I probably won't change it. But generally, when I recruit lords and heroes, unless they're like legendary lords or legendary heroes like Gor-Rok and Lord Croak, I will try to give them a title so I remember him. I don't know what his title's going to be though. I like them to kind of earn it. But he's got a Dagger of Sotek. It's not bad. This one is, he gives +9 melee attack to all allies in range. That's constant. That affects himself too, I think. Enabling magical attacks is not bad though. I think I'm going to do the Brass Cleaver though. That's cool. Physical resistance and Vanguard deployment. I'll do it for now. I might take it off him later. But he's tough, so that's he's got more armor than normal, more melee defense, more physical resistance, so he's going to be a tankier skink than normal. So, and let's go ahead and have him recruit just some... Oh, I don't have enough money. Well, 2 is fine. I just want him to have some troops. And if he gets attacked, the garrison will come. The garrison's not great, but against a level 1 rebellion, it should be fine. I pretty much always take my gold down. But yeah, I guess I didn't want to recruit another army, but this kind of forced my hand. So there's the rebellion. He's probably wanting a non-aggression pact or a trade agreement. See, I don't want to give him a trade agreement. I think I'm gonna like destroy him right now. So he doesn't have any allies right now. I saw in the diplomacy screen, no allies, no trade partners, nothing like that. So if I attack him, there's very little diplomatic repercussions that can happen to me right now. Join war? I don't want to do that yet. And plus, he's not. I mean, I could have like, you know, tried to get some money out of him, but he's not even offering it. That's kind of insulting. Just like, hey, declare war on these guys, but we don't give you anything. I think what I'll do... So the rebellion's not going to attack me this turn. So with the rebellion, the type of units that come up are usually... It either corresponds to like what the faction was there before, or it could be like if your province is corrupted by something, like chaos corruption will spawn a chaos rebellion. In this instance, this is both where Lord Gor-Rok was originally, and it's also got some Skaven corruption, so a Skaven rebellion happened. Basically, Skaven were underneath the city sowing dissent and causing problems, and then they finally got enough numbers to come out in full force. I won't be able to attack them without the garrison. The problem is the longer that they sit there, the more they'll recruit. However, the longer they sit there and the more they recruit, you'll notice my public order is going up by 20 every turn, and it will continue going up by 20 every turn if they continue to sit there. Whereas if you get rid of them right away, then it goes up by 20 that first round, and then that's it. So, what's this? When's the magic reserve for 1,000? I actually think that's not worth it for now. Okay. Ooh. Technology research. Rite of Awakening. Oh, the Rite of Awakening. Maybe I'll do that. Not now. Actually, I need the gold for something else. Yeah, I have to... Guess I'll just do this. I have to just continue recruiting troops. Sadly. I think I'm going to do this. I can cancel it if I need the gold back. So these guys are neutral. Tehenawan's probably going to go for him. These guys are neutral. What do we got? We got March Stance, but those aren't terrible armies. And then his garrison's actually probably not bad. I won't be able to really take them, I don't think. So, I don't know. Maybe Gor-Rok should go back home? I mean, flavor-wise, I should be trying to clear out these Skaven. So maybe I'll do that. I definitely need to be in on this. So I'm going to move here, and I'm going to click on land, and I think I'll have enough movement to get the land. Yep. So that's something like if I were to just click, like let's say I went back to my move, right? And I was right here, and I just clicked right here. He would do the same thing, right? He'll get on land. But if you like don't do that, it'll look like he wasn't able to. It's like, oh, it stops like right here and he can't go any further. You think he can't get on land, but he can. His movement stops right afterwards. And then you'll see this red arrow, so that means he's going to be moving there next turn. I like to get in the habit of hitting backspace. That way you cancel the orders. Backspace just in general cancels orders. It works on the campaign and on the battle map. And if you do that, then if you forget about this unit next turn, this army next turn, So let me explain it this way. Let's say I have a bunch of armies, right? And I have one of them with a red arrow like that. And I'm going through my notifications right here. Because they have this red arrow, the next turn, that's going to be a yellow arrow, but they're not going to move till I hit end turn. And then they're only going to move like 2 steps. And it'll be a waste of their move. And I wasn't notified because they had a move order already. So it's sort of like you wasted their movement for the turn because the computer didn't notify you about it. Now you can get around that by just going through your armies, right? But in the late game, you might have like, you know, like maybe upwards of 8 armies, and maybe you don't want to go through all of them. So getting in the habit of canceling orders so the computer will remind you, hey, you got to move this. Also, another tip, if there's an army that you don't really want to get notifications for, you want them to just kind of sit where they are and you don't want to get notifications, you can hit toggle movement notifications, and if it's checked, oh, sorry. This one is, you can check it and it'll always tell you to move the army even if they already have moved or something like that. So you don't forget about them. That's another way to get around it. Alright, research available. Melee attack +5 for Saurus units. I'm definitely doing that. I do need to recruit more Saurus units, but... Okay, but yeah, let's just continue going on. I kind of want them to attack me this turn. I think this is my best chance of beating them without Gor-Rok here. But... Oh, faction destroyed Clan Festress. That means Tehenoween is going off. He must have killed both of those armies. I mean, one of them was barely an army. So that means Lord Skrolk is going to have to get hired by someone else. He's just job hopping. He doesn't know where he wants to settle down. I think at this point he'll likely get hired by one of the legendary Skaven factions. If that is the case, we probably won't see him for a while, because they're gonna be... One of them's in like the top left corner, one other one's in like the bottom right corner, and then the other one is kind of in the middle of the map, but across the sea for us. So, but then again, I guess he could be. There is another like minor Skaven faction like up in this area, like this way. So he could be hired from there. I haven't seen any indication that Marcus Wolfhard is doing well, so maybe he is out of it. Which, again, would be nice, because he's an issue. Because some campaigns, that faction just goes off. Yeah, so with that faction destroyed, did he settle? He did. I wonder if he is looking to go after Teclis. I don't think he is. But I don't think there's too much I can do against Teclis. That's the issue. Oh, he's getting a lot. So let me... So what I did there is I garrisoned him. The reason why is that if he attacked my army in the field, my garrison would run out. Oh wait, actually I guess this doesn't matter right now. But I'm going to tell you about this in the case where it does matter. So if this settlement had walls, then my army being outside the garrison would have been bad, because then he could attack my army outside the garrison would run outside the walls to protect me, and we would have the fight outside the walls, which is really bad. Because we have walls, we could be behind. Whereas if I'm garrisoned, then they're forced to attack this, and then my army and the garrison are now all behind the walls. However, there's no walls, so, you know. I'm not going to upgrade anything here yet, because I don't know if that's going to last. It's possible that that could fall. And if it does, it's not the end of the world. I think I just got to continue recruiting. Unfortunately, I don't have... I could do global recruitment too, but it's so expensive. So I think I'm just going to continue recruiting these skinks and just go for a swarm type of thing. And none of these really matter, the rights. So yeah, next turn. Okay, so they still haven't attacked us yet. they are currently raiding, which is annoying. Oh, the Sword of Cain has been claimed. I'll briefly talk about this. The High Elves have a settlement up here that them and the Dark Elves fight over a lot. Whoever controls the settlement of the Elven factions, Wood Elves I guess technically could control it too, can build a shrine, and then they can pull the sword from the shrine with a lord, and then you can see that lord with the sword on the map. So High Elves, Dark Elves, and Wood Elves are the only ones that can like build the settlement up to get the sword out in the first place. Then it goes on a lord. And it comes with like massive buffs and then some pretty big penalties too. The longer you hold it, it gets stronger, but the penalties get more severe. Penalties like your upkeep goes up for your armies, your diplomatic relations with everybody goes down, public order problems, that kind of stuff. But the buffs are just really, really strong. Your lord is almost like Sauron from Lord of the Rings. You know, they just can take on armies by themselves. So the only way for other factions to get the sword is if they go to that army, fight that lord with the sword, and take the sword. And that's pretty much how, like, Lizardmen can get it. So the nice thing is that although this army is big, it's probably not going to be full of any like great units. You might be wondering why I'm not doing javelins. I don't know if that's really gonna help too much. I think I'd rather have the shields and clubs just for the just to run at them. But there is an argument to be made for javelins, I guess, but I don't think it's really gonna matter. I think I'm gonna do something that may be very stupid. So right now my army is pretty much meh, and then you got these two gods, right? They've got a princess, so she's like an archer, some spearmen, maybe some other archers, an eagle, bolt thrower, and then their garrison is level 3, so it's a lot of archers. They got a lot of archers. I'm gonna attack them. If this army loses, and I lose everything, at least these are legendary lords, which means that they aren't going to be dead forever. They're wounded for like 5 turns. This is a crappy army anyways. But I think this is a fun risk. And then after this battle, I think I'll end it. Do I want... Yeah, so I want to declare war first.
The old ones abandoned us all. It's time you came to terms with it.
Yeah, let's declare war. And they're the one that's garrisoned. I want to do the one that's not garrisoned. Okay. Yeah. They have another eagle and bolt throw that I didn't see. It's mostly archers. Mostly archers. And you know what? This could be good if their reinforcements coming from different positions. And Teclis is there. He's important. And then we have a princess and a noble. Okay. The noble's a hero, so he's not as big of a deal. So yeah, I think we'll be fine. So this is definitely going to be the hardest battle of the campaign so far. But, like in our first video, we have reinforcements coming right here. Which is going to make things a lot easier. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have Gor-Rok, Croak, and all these guys back here for now. I'm going to have all the skinks just form an obnoxious screen. Just a line of cheap fodder troops that these guys can have fun shooting at. They have shields, I believe. Yeah, so they're not too bad against enemy missiles. Not that they're going to last well against high elf archers. High elf archers are really good. But look at all these beautiful skinks. Look at a beautiful, beautiful battle line. So organized. So many skinks. So many skinks! Oh my gosh, this lasts forever. Okay, we're done. Anyway, a lot of skinks. And this will basically just be, you know, for them to deal with. I don't think the skinks are going to add too much here. It's going to be cluttered anyways. I want on the front line the ones without shields. And in the back, I'll have the ones with spears. I think it's the only large units I have to deal with are the, whatchamacallit? The eagles. So the spears will go after the eagles if it's necessary. And we'll do these guys on group 3, group 4, and then these guys will be group 5. I'm going to keep them off of skirmish mode. I don't really think I want them breaking and running away all over the place. They don't really have a lot of ammo, really, anyways, so. And yeah, we're just going to... Oh, come back over here. I think that's everybody, yeah. So we're just going to meet them here. And try to take this group out as quickly as possible. So let's just have these guys run here. These guys run here. We're gonna have Gor-Rok run at the noble. These guys run here. These guys run here. This is where the bulk of their forces are anyways. We're gonna do these two, a screen over here, and then this group's gonna run right here, right behind. Yeah, right there. Gor-Rok. Let's go ahead and just pop the ones like that. And we need to start casting. The skinks will be fine. I'm not too concerned. But we're going to cast a real big one right here. And we're going to put this right here for now. Yeah, we need this to kill a bunch of them. Oh my gosh, so good. Okay, so we got the noble over here fighting our spears. Not really the matchup we want, but Gor-Rok is chasing after the noble, which is good. I think we want these spears over here. I don't want these spears to get flanked. I actually think both of these spears should be running right here. Gor-Rok can take the noble by himself. These guys are taking a lot of missile damage. Let's start casting some more spells. Let's do another one right here. I've got too much of a glob going on. I'm going to have these guys run up this way. I'm going to have these guys run here. And these guys are going to run up there. These guys are taking the most damage, but it's okay. Gor-Rok is now dealing with the bird, but the bird's also with the spears. Let's get the spears on the birds right away. Alright, I should probably be paying a little bit of attention to the skinks. I do want them to take a lot of the fire, but let's have these 4 break off, I think. A lot more reinforcements are on this side than I thought. They're going to start moving their way over here. Croak needs to cast another spell. Let's do a small one right there. Try to get these archers broken. These guys are going to flank right here from the back. Getting this rear charge is going to be real nice, especially with them being probably breaking. Nice thing meeting the enemy so close to this white line, this is where they have to retreat, is that if they break, they're less likely to rally. Gor-Rok needs to continue going after this lord immediately. He needs to get in there. These guys need to turn. These guys need to turn. These guys need to start throwing their things there. I don't really care if the skinks die. They're just kind of... There's a distraction. Croak can get another spell going. Let's... yeah, I need to break as many archers as possible. 20 seconds before I can do the shield. Gor-Rok has taken some damage. He doesn't need the... Oh no, he does need the vigor. So let's give him some vigor. Let's give him that too. Alright. 5 seconds before I can do a shield. I think I'm going to do the shield over Gor-Rok because these guys are all routing, which is perfect. So let's do a shield right there. These guys, since they're all routing, they're going to be chased off. So let's reform the battle lines right there. Croak's group is going to move right here so they can get closer to the action. These skinks, these 4 skinks, I think I want them just all... Actually, they can get a good line of firing. Look right here. They got a beautiful line of fire on these spearmen. Oh, that's great, because I didn't have any Saurus really in the way except this guy. So we got some nice flanking shots coming in. It's going to be good. Okay, I haven't really paid attention to these other skinks. These guys are fighting, that's fine. They're fighting, they're fighting, they're throwing, they're fighting, that's fine. Okay, that's all good. Gor-Rok needs to get in. He needs to go for the Swords Masters of Hoeth. That's actually a good group for him to go for. I have some more magic. Let's go ahead and get one right here. Now that these guys are back, let's do these guys coming around to here. Let's do these guys coming around here. And these guys, I'm gonna have them like do a weird thing like that. Croak can't really do much. These guys are now out of ammo, so what I'm gonna have them do is I'm gonna have these guys go here. They're gonna go here. These two are gonna go there. However, I'm losing this, which is fine, I think. Okay, so Gor-Rok needs to go now. These guys are... If this eagle comes down, I can kill the eagle. But Gor-Rok needs to find a fight as soon as possible. Oh, the eagle. Kill the eagle. And we'll have the spears. Spears will kill the eagle too. These guys need to go up here. Croak needs to move forward like that. Let's have these guys charge there. There we go. These guys are back, so I'll have them do that. It's fine. They're just a distraction. These guys rallied. So let's have them just try to distract again. Those groups took a lot, but we're going to have them come around like that. Actually, I should do this differently. I should have this go like that, and this go like that. Gor-Rok, you need to go... Gor-Rok needs to go... Actually... He needs to do the same thing. He needs to go like that. These guys need to move up like this. Maybe I can move them up there. Croak. Let's do that. Croak has lost his bodyguard, but I kind of should use him to tank a little bit of the damage. He's unbreakable, so he's never going to run, so having him tank isn't a terrible idea. Let's go ahead and get some... these guys need to stop that, and then these guys need to stop that. Perfect. One more Winds of Magic and I can do another spell. These guys... Maybe they can reinforce here. Maybe these guys should reinforce here too. Gor-Rok needs to come around here now. Let's get some speed going. Got some troops rallying over here. Let's actually bring these guys here. Let's bring these guys here too. The more that we distract over here, the better. Hopefully these guys will rally. They did. Cool. Let's have them chase these guys off the map. Actually, no. Those guys are probably gone, so let's go have them do this. Draw a little line there. Okay, so these guys need to move up. These two, let's have them go this way. Croak also is going to go this way. I think this is a lost cause. So let's go ahead and have Croak do a nice big spell right here. But I can't have him take too much missile fire, so I'm going to have him go back over here. They're running. We are not doing too hot, but as I said, this was going to be a pretty hard fight. Let's have Croak at least do some attacks. These guys are coming in, that's good. So basically, I don't have too much available besides Gor-Rok and Croak is low on magic. Oh, I got some troops rallying, that's good. So let's go ahead and bring them here. And then this group was the other one that rallied. Let's send them on a wild goose chase. Ooh, these guys rallied, good. Let's send them all the way over here. Yeah, actually, both of them. No. Let's just continue distracting over there. That's better. Okay, Gor-Rok, let's get you some vigor. I'm gonna send you right at those guys. I think we win this just with Gor-Rok. Like, Croak, I think, might not make it. But Gor-Rok is just so beastly. These guys are gone. These guys are gone. Those guys rallied? Cool. Bring them this way. These 3 skinks. So we got... They're here. Oh, they're chasing off. I'm actually cool with that. They're here, and they're over here. Okay, Gor-Rok. We got... Okay, Gor-Rok needs to fight... Is that... oh, that's Zandilla, the princess. Gor-Rok needs to go for her right now, and he needs to get his big buffs. Yep. Croak needs to move this way, because he's gonna die. And maybe he can kill some people before he goes. But yeah, Gor-Rok needs to kill this princess. We got some troops rallying here. Maybe they can help save Lord Croak. Let's have him go in on the archers right here. They rallied. So I pretty much have those guys. Those guys rallied. They're still chasing. I'm actually cool with that. Those guys are still there. They're there. We'll have them come in on the archers. We'll have pop all that. Croak does not have much magic left, so he's pretty much only an attacker at this point. I need to have him, like, chase people off, I think. That's... Oh! Shattered. Okay, Gor-Rok needs to go for this group right here. These guys can go for... Continue chasing. Chase. No, wait, no. We need to stick together. They're all going to go after this group too. Actually... We should all go after this group. Okay, so they're shattered, so we don't need to chase anymore. Looks like these archers are out of ammo, and they're going for them. And then... Yeah, we need Gor-Rok to take the missile damage. Yeah, give him some damage resistance and have him come in hot. They're gonna come in hot too. Oh, hidden foes. Okay, it's just a small unit. That's good. Yeah, I don't really want them to engage. I'd rather they just distract. Ooh, if these guys actually can, like, take them out, that'd be awesome. Okay. Let's give Gor-Rok some vigor. Yes, because of that ability, we've been giving him so much vigor, he's actually only very tired. I mean, still, he's tired, but, like... Oh, this ability also gives him vigor, too. But he should be, like, debilitated or whatever right now. Like, exhausted, I think it's called. Yeah, exhausted. That's what he should be. So they can chase while Gor-Rok can go for the next group. Oh, actually, no. Everyone turn. We're getting, I didn't even notice that. There goes Croak. But... Oh, gosh. The nice thing is Gor-Rok is unbreakable. And at this point... Like... I'm still likely to lose this. Oh, wait, is Gor-Rok not unbreakable? Did I not get that? I thought I did. I don't remember if I did. See? This one unlock to the death. Oh, maybe I don't have that yet. I don't. So actually, yeah, I'm probably going to lose this. If he was unbreakable, if I had that ability, I just wasn't able to get it yet. That's right. I just remember reading about it, like, last episode. Then I think I could have won this, because I think he's actually strong enough to fight, like, archers, you know, in melee for as long as he needs to. But... Okay. The thing is, he's just... So those guys are definitely going to lose. I guess we'll just watch this for a little bit. They're going to take a lot of friendly fire. Oof. Why is it so dark? It's a dark map. Oof. I gotta make sure I can't, like, watch too much, because 30 seconds for my next ability? Okay, I can watch for 30 seconds then. Because there's not much else I can do strategically at this point. It's just seeing how much he can take out. The nice thing is I think a decent number of my units weren't actually killed, they ran away. So if I lose this and Gor-Rok lives, then I'll still have some troops. Man, he is just so good. Okay, I'm gonna give him some vigor right now. He's still only very tired. Like, oh my gosh, this guy's a beast. 5 seconds, so I'm gonna wait for this. Give him some physical resistance and vigor. And recharges when he's in melee, so it's gonna recharge like all the time. Okay, so let's have him... Do I want to have him chase the spearman? Yeah, chase the spearman. I gotta make sure the people who route actually route. Yeah, see, they're recovering already. I don't really have to worry about archers. All their ammo's used up at this point. Okay. 30 seconds for the next ability. Oof. He is just... He is the rock. He's the people's champ, man. Okay, so they're shattered. So now I just have to go and reroute these spearmen again. Look at the balance of power. The game's like, oh wait, Gor-Rok's a beast. Oh, look at him go, look at him go. Oh! Oh gosh. These guys think they can poke him with their spear. Did he just flip his shield? Oh, he's a little acrobat. Okay, I think they're running again. Okay, so they're shattered, so now Gor-Rok has to fight these spearmen. So let's go ahead and give him some speed and some vigor, so he can get a... I think when you give him more speed, they get a better charge bonus. So here we go, nice charge. Oh, smashing into that line. These guys are routing. Yeah, so they're gone. Oh my gosh, I won. So, the downside of attacking an army that wasn't in the settlement is that it's possible that you know, it's possible that they're just not they're not going to get destroyed, I believe. So let's go ahead and end this because I'm not going to be able to run anywhere now. Pyrrhic victory, which makes sense. Yeah, lost a lot of units. Oh, actually, the kill count is really close. 275 and 276. 143 with those Saurus. That's really nice. So it was a victory, but, you know, I actually... So here's my mistake, is that I should have checked the settlement to see if the settlement had walls. I think it did, because it was level 3, and I don't think that's a settlement that you need to build walls on. I don't remember, though. But anyway, if it didn't have walls, then I did something really stupid. Because while they are pretty damaged, I will need the replenishment as much as possible. So, that's weird that says Skink Priest. That's a little visual bug. Oh, defeated Teclis. That's actually a really good trait. So the Lord's army is now going to have plus 10 winds of magic power reserve. So that's cool. So...
Ridiculous.
I think, actually, I got to press the attack. I don't know if I want to save it for the next episode, though. I have 2 more points. What's going to be the best thing for 2 points? Missile resistance, maybe? Melee attack, I could get those 2. That actually sounds really good. Missile resistance against high elves and then melee attack, yeah. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to combine all these troops. And I'm going to combine all the troops that can be combined there. Get some better numbers. And I think I'm just going to go for it. I think I have to. It's because she retreated, so she's not there. Oh, I'm gonna have to build siege stuff, so maybe we'll save it for the next episode. Oh gosh. It's rough. She could attack us from the back, you know, and, you know, have a lot there. So yeah, next episode, it looks like we're gonna have to deal with this Skaven Rebellion that has now grown to almost a full stack, because I wasn't able to deal with it right away. Hopefully I'll have the numbers. If I don't, Gor-Rok's gonna have to march all the way back. I think since I got some money, let's go ahead and start, let's start upgrading Mangrove Coast. Let's give Mangrove Coast some defenses. Let's give Subatoon some defenses. Actually, do I want them to have defenses right now? I don't know. I'll think about that. Timber. That's the thing I wanted to build. Okay. Yeah. So I think that was a pretty epic fight. We still have more to do, though, having the Star Tower under siege. In 2 turns, we'll be able to attack them, but I think they're going to attack us first because the balance of power is a little bit in their favor. Ooh, this is going to be rough. I may break off the siege at the start of next episode because I don't know if I want to deal with that. I may just want to hunt her down first, then go back because they're going to be healing up and I'm not. Actually, no, they won't be healing up. She will.
Impossible.
Oh, no, she won't because she's not in friendly territory. Okay, then I think this will actually be fine. They're not going to heal up because I'm sieging them. She's not going to heal up because she's not in friendly territory. So I think this will be okay. Yep. Alright, so let's go ahead and save it right here. Alright, so Teclis has fallen. The princess still lives, Zamdala. And the garrison is still alive, but wounded. Next episode, we're going to finish off the High Elves, hopefully. Or they'll finish our army off, and then we have to kind of start all over again with building this back up from scratch. And once we have the Star Tower, then we'll have just a nice base of operations to look forward to conquer the rest of the coast. And if Tehenowin keeps on doing as well as he is, we're either going to have to convince him to join our faction, or we're going to have to go to war with him, because he is in land that I want. So, that'll be the end of this episode. I'll see you next time.